Hey, friends and family, this is SP News Nuggets. We've got a story coming out of Birmingham, Alabama, you guys. We are zero ground at Center Point. Center Point. This is where Cupcake was found, you guys. This story took place Wednesday. We're going to talk about it. There's two key players. It's the daddy and the stepmom in the demise of a 2-year-old little boy. Here we go. This is Demetrius, and this is his girlfriend, which is the stepmom of this 2-year-old little boy. Her name is Tricia. They were down there in Center Point Wednesday night, about midnight. They called 911, said that the baby is choking. That's what they told the police when they got there. The baby is choking. They worked on the baby, took the baby to Children's Hospital. The baby did not make it. The baby died. 2-year-old Demetrius Jr. passed away. So investigators did some more investigations, because why would a 2-year-old be eaten in the middle of the night, midnight, and choking? People, everybody know how to do the Heimlich maneuver. And why is this baby eating, a 2-year-old eating at midnight? Nevertheless, they did some more investigations, because this baby died, and this baby could have been easily taken care of. Did the baby die because it was choking, or something else? Well, as they were investigating the situation, they said that this child had multiple injuries. Got nothing to do with choking on a chicken nugget. Got nothing to do with choking on a chicken nugget. So they went and they arrested the dad, the biological dad, and the stepmom. Now, we did a little bit of digging last night. We're going to share with you some of the things that we found. Here we go. Now, this is Demetrius Hampton. He's the biological father. And on his Facebook page, as he starts his Facebook page, he says, "I will starve and go without before my kids will. Strong arm 100 father of 3. Never give up." Now, he's a father of 3, he says. Now, I know he has a little girl and he has this little boy. I don't know what the other child is, but he says he's a father of 3. So there's 3 children. And I guess, I don't know if the stepmother has any biological kids with this man right here, but this child, the 2-year-old, she's not the biological mother, and she was caring for this child. Okay, so this is a very nice looking young man, and like I said, this 2-year-old little boy was his biological son, and we don't know who did what. We don't know if it was the biological dad. We don't know if it was the stepmom. But what person would allow someone they're in a relationship with harm their child? Because, to be honest with you guys, both of them's responsible, but he is the sole responsible person of that child in that relationship. And I don't know. We don't know, you guys. We're going to have to wait and find out and see what happens. But this is right there in Birmingham, Center Point, where this has happened to a 2-year-old. I'm going to share some more pictures with you. There are his daughter. She's a very beautiful little girl. I mean, they have beautiful babies. It doesn't matter, you guys, what anybody think. The children are beautiful, and they pretty much are off limits. But what I do want to say about the relationship between Demetrius and this young lady named Terica and Demetrius and Terica. Now, The only reason why we're talking about this is because this is a mixed family. And you guys know sometimes people will say things like, why you treat me like a stepchild? Is this one of those situations where this was not her biological child, so this child probably got mistreated? We don't know. We're just talking. We're just talking, you guys. Because we do know that when you have a mixed family, from, this is not the biological dad or this is not the biological mom or something. You kind of have to watch the person that you bring in your kid's life, because they may not treat that child that you have like the kids you have together or the kids that they already have. And so this is a subject I would like to talk about, because we have to know when to notice the signs that our children are not getting treated equally, or when our children are getting treated different. Sometimes you don't have to treat a child equally. Sometimes a stepchild can sometimes get treated better, because the stepmother do not want that child to feel like it's not really a part of the family. You guys see what I'm saying? And I know that. I mean, when you get ready to start dating someone and they already have kids, you have to be very careful who you put around your children, or be very careful who you come in contact with, because you might jump in a relationship with someone and you can't deal with how the stepmother is taking care of your child. Or can you deal with the biological mother and she wants to call every 5 minutes and say that baby need this or baby need that? Maybe you need to not date a person that has kids. It could be you. I don't know. It could be me. I don't know. You have to be very careful when you're dating and you have kids, or the person that you're dating have kids. You either can deal with the mother of the child or the father of the child. If you can't, please look at the relationship. You can love the person all you want, but if you can't deal on a positive matter with the child and the biological parents, you might want to reconsider the relationship, because you need to think what's best for that child, not what's best for you. You might love the man, but you may not love his kids, or how his mama want to call in the middle of the night and bring him an aspirin and call the daddy, and they need to talk about, Junior needs a pair of pants tomorrow, and then you sitting in the background because you don't know if you trust him. Now y'all taking it out on the kids. I just want you guys to think about it before going into a relationship, because this is why we have this conversation room 101, and we have this channel, so we can do better, so we can make better decisions, so that we can talk about things that we went through. Like I mean, I can be a prime example. All the time I don't want to be a prime example. Sometimes you're going to have to learn, because I haven't went through it, or I did go through it. But I knew what was best for me. I did not want to date men with children. I didn't want to deal with the drama. That's hard to find. That's like a needle in a haystack. That's hard to find a man that don't have kids. They're out there, but then you're going to have to deal with the other stuff. They're going to have to, and you might have kids and say, well, that's kind of like hypocritical. Why you want to date a man with no kids, but you got kids? Well, I just don't want to deal with the drama. But, that means your pickings is going to be slim. We all know stuff like that works. It happens. It happens to the best of us. But be careful when you're dating. And we're going to follow this story. But be careful when you're dating what you can deal with and what you can't. Don't put yourself in a situation that just because you want that man And then he comes with the package, just like women. You got kids, you come with a package. Make sure that that man can deal with your kids. Make sure you can deal with his kids. Make sure that y'all not arguing and fighting in front of the kids because the kids get hurt. Okay, I'm just going to end this because I know you guys already know this stuff, but we're going to talk about it and then we're just going to bring it in the room and that's going to be a topic. Here we go. Hey family, we know Mother's Day has passed, but Nora's closet is still open and there's still perfume that's still with a very beautiful price on it. She has the Chanel, she has CK, she also has Gucci. Every woman loves a beautiful smelling perfume, whether it's Mother's Day or a birthday, or just give it to your child for a graduation present. And let her know SP News Nuggets sent you.